For fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor U4GM Coins. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's good guys? Sunfire here, back from the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I think is the most overpowered defense in Madden 20. Now this defense is going to be something unique. It's probably something you haven't seen before, but we're going to be running Crash Blitz 3 here out of the 3-4 odd. I went over a play similar to this one out of Big Nickel over G a while back, but I'm going to go over the same concept out of a different formation, 3-4 odd. It's going to be a really good play out of this, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do a couple of different things to confuse your opponent. So you guys see the play art. We have that corner blitzing, which is going to be very useful, but we also have a good zone right there with this linebacker. Now, I personally like to run it to this right side, and that means that you will have a coverage guy right here. So you want to put your coverage guy there. Obviously, you could flip the play, but you also want a good pass rusher right here. So I'll just throw in Dante Fowler. Let's go ahead. Come on the play, like I mentioned, I like to run it to the right, which would be flipped. You can run it either side. Just does depend on your personnel, what team you're using, all that jazz. So let's go ahead. Let's just come out in a formation like gun bunch. Now, as far as the defense and how you want to run it, there's two different ways that you could run it. You guys see Jalen Ramsey, because he is blitzing, he's going to be right there. So against gun bunch, something you could do is you could actually blitz this corner right there, and that's actually a good way to run it, just simply because a lot of people are putting this X receiver on crossing routes. They're not really putting him on out routes where they can snap throw and will be open. So that's something you can do right off the bat. If I'm doing that, what I would also do is probably press my defense, shade over the top, and actually use this player. So you guys see we have Ramsey coming off the edge. More times than not, he will come free unless the running back actually picks him up. But you guys got to understand that a lot of people, let's say they're going to try and chop block. They'll go with something like this, and they'll try and chop block that linebacker so they can roll out, throw that little pass. So that means that this corner can shoot free. Let's go ahead, just snap the ball. You guys see X is on a vertical route, and Jalen Ramsey is able to get, or not Jalen Ramsey, I think that's Troy Hill, was able to get some quick pressure right there. So again, that's a unique way to run it. Obviously, I came out on the wrong side. That was my fault. But again, all I'm doing is pressing, and then what I'm doing is simply shading over the top. You guys notice that I am using this curl flat for this variation, and for a lot of times this outside receiver isn't on anything special. If he's on it, even like an in route, it's not going to be open because you're going to be able to use it. You do have that outside assignment. So let's just go ahead, snap the ball again. Sometimes the corner is not going to get pressure. You guys see he did get picked up there, but eventually he should get pressure. If you do have some good D-lineman, a D-line ability, that will help. But that little play I only really like to run against gun bunch, the one where you actually blitz the cornerback. I don't really typically like to blitz the outside corner, and like I mentioned earlier, I prefer to turn this into coverage. So the first way that I personally like to turn this into coverage is simply to put my outside corner that's in the blitz in a cloud flat. You could also put him in a soft squat. I usually rock with the cloud flats. And so there you guys see, we have a seam flat, cloud flat, and you guys see this guy we're going to leave alone. So right off the bat, I'm going to shade over the top, get this guy in a curl flat. That is the zone I like better rather than that seam flat. And you guys also notice we have this 3-receiver hook with this linebacker. Now this zone's going to be very good at baiting routes. It's going to be good at lurking hitches, lurking drags, lurking slants. Even can go as far as going down defending posts within 20 yards. So we want to leave this zone here. He's almost like another user. So we all pretty much have two users. So obviously that leaves us to user him. We don't need another outside zone considering we have the cloud flat, and this is pretty much a cover 3 cloud. But what's special about it is that we have this 3-rec hook, and your opponent is probably going to be very confused when he goes to the player, sees corner blitz, crash blitz. And the way that I like to get better sheds is you guys saw the D-line was over here. I'm going to shift my line to the left side, and I like to slant inside and contain. No one's going to be able to scramble out of the pocket, and that's just the personal way I like to do that. So here's a look at the play art. Just go ahead, snap the ball, snap something random there. You guys see, boom, pretty much everything is going to be bagged right there. They throw it, and eventually you should get pressure. I just realized that we don't actually have Aaron Donald in the game. Oh, wait, yeah, we do. Usually he's at D-tackle, so I like to put my players at D-tackle, not DN, because especially my DNs, I like to contain people always scrambling out of the pocket. But I'll go ahead and show that player again. Again, something you could do. And if you don't want Ramsey right here with the corner, you could just base the line press. He will move out here. Since we clicked on, he's not going to. But that's just something you could do. Again, I like to shade over the top, get that left outside linebacker right here in a cloud flat. And then I'm going to go ahead, just put my user right here. Again, I could just slant down and contain. I don't have to contain. I could just slant outside if he has a pocket QB. And overall, just a great cover 3 cloud. The only difference is that we have an outside third here. If you think you're going to get burnt, you could obviously make that move him back a little bit, move him back a couple of steps. But look at that 3-rec hook. He's going to defend that crosser very well. And he's simply just going to take away a lot of what your opponent wants to throw. Overall, this is probably my favorite setup as far as stopping the pass effectively. Probably the most simple concept you do. Really, there's only one adjustment, and it's turning this player in a cloud flat and with your user here. So let's hop into the next setup. Now the next setup is going to be, again, a little bit different. What we want to do here is simply, this is going to be one where you can actually user the safety. So what I like to do is put Jalen in a outside third. What you're going to do is shade over the top. We have 2 curl flats, but what you're going to actually do, again, like I mentioned, we're going to shade or user our safety here. So you guys see we got John Johnson. In this case, I'm going to be able to put him in a hook curl. Obviously, I could put John Johnson in a curl flat, user him if I wanted to, but I feel like it's a little bit more confusing if you're using the safety. You still have that 3-rec hook, and if you have safety abilities, this is going to be obviously pretty ideal for your offense. So again, here's a look at that. You could press as well, shade over the top so you don't get burnt. And yeah, should be a really strong concept. If they hit you with corner routes, you might want to move that linebacker out a little bit. You guys see, for the most part, everything should be covered. For some reason, we're not getting pressure, but there we are. I'm pretty sure like the whole D-line is pretty low abilities, except for Aaron Donald, so that could be the case. But again, this setup, you're going to put Jalen Ramsey in an outside third. You're going to shade over the top. You're going to press, and then you're just going to user him. So very, very simple concept. Not too many adjustments on this one. All you're really doing is putting that corner in an outside third and taking that strong safety and using him and just shading over the top. Very simple concept. Again, you could hike the ball there. You guys see pretty much everything is covered with your user. Pretend that you have lurker. You can defend anything. We're able to get that quick pressure. Now, something that could be interesting is, let's say your opponent has 10 seconds to sit in the pocket, as he does right here. Something that I like to personally go to is actually go to this sort of 4-man blitz concept where you actually can blitz Jalen Ramsey off the edge, and you're actually just going to use the seam flat. So this is, again, a different way to run it. You are just blitzing the 5 people here, and you guys see it's going to be a little bit confusing. He's not going to expect Ramsey, and you guys see we're going to scream off the edge there, way better than we have in any of the plays before. So that's something you can mix in. It's primarily super good just because, even better than the first setup I showed, just because Ramsey's so close to the line, he's so close to the pressure, it's not going to take an hour like it did before. And for this one, you don't really have to worry about the middle of the field. This 3-rec does take away a lot, like I mentioned earlier. You're just going to be using him, so your responsibility is corner routes. He's going to be pretty much defending the flats. Now, I don't personally like to defend the flats like this just because they could just slant you to death. There's a lot of routes that they could attack that computer with. And considering in this game, computers don't jump. The CPU linebackers is what I mean. They don't jump. I always like to use it in the middle of the field. But anyway, that's going to take us to probably our last setup. And simply just going to be a setup again where we're using Littleton. We're just going to put this safety in a curl flat. And then we're going to put Ramsey in that outside third. Again, very similar to what we had. Look at that 3-rec taking away that running back route. We're going to get that pressure. And yeah, very, very simple play. Very good. I love to switch between these 3-4 setups, and it's really just going to throw your opponent off. But let's just go ahead, hop into the run defense aspect of it. Like I said, I primarily use this as a pass defense. But if you're spamming the play at the play screen, let's say you accidentally get stuck in the play, I'll just show you guys briefly how you can stop the run, what the best adjustments are to bag the run. Now, the ways that I like to do it are personally to base the line press, and then I'm just going to pinch my D-line, spread my linebackers. But one other thing I'm going to do is just bring these linebackers out a little bit, especially against stretches. Now this linebacker, for whatever reason, he's in a weird blitzing angle. You're probably going to want to move him out a little bit, because you don't want him blitzing the inside, especially in stretch. You want him at least outside right there, and then you could use either the free safety or the strong safety. I usually go with the free safety. Just go ahead, snap the ball, boom with our user, boom with our corner. Very decent play. Like I said, it's not the best run defense in the game, but you can really, make do with it, and it's not the worst as well. So again, you're just gonna baseline press, pinch your D-line, spread your linebackers, blitz all linebackers. I'm gonna move this guy out a couple of steps. You could also put this safety in a spy if you're not using him. He's gonna shoot the run a little bit better, but that's gonna make your pass defense work. If they do worse, if they do end up passing out of the set, I like to have him in an outside third or a deep half, and he can really bag it. This is a good way to defend the pass and the run, and if I want to get even more glitchy, this is something that I could rock with. Very decent defense, especially against the pass. You're obviously using anything deep. These runners, they don't typically like to throw deep passes. They like to take their corner outs, take their checkdowns majority of the time. But that's pretty much it for that run defense. Not, like I said, not too complicated. Pinch your D-line, baseline press, spread your linebackers, blitz all linebackers, use that safety. So, like I said, very good play. You guys should go try it out. And yeah, it's pretty much going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 10K subs by Madden 21 on the grind. And yeah, I'm going to start uploading these daily videos for you guys. So if you guys enjoy, show your support. Peace. I'm out of here.